Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video I'm gonna show you how to create this in After Effects. Let's start. Okay guys, welcome back. I will add the vectors link and project files link in my description below. You can check it from there. So firstly, before we start, let's create our background and right mouse here, new and solid. And I'm gonna use this color and click OK, and let's rename it to background. And let's click OK. And now let's lock our background. And now let's double click to this composition. Okay, and select all these layers, press Ctrl X and come to here and let's press Ctrl V. Okay, nice. So first let's start to give animation to it. I'm gonna start to give animation to backgrounds and let's select it and press S. Let's make scale keyframe and click here and let's write here to 0. And let's go 10 keyframe with holding shift and page down. Let's make it 110 and go one more time. Let's make it 95. And one more time, let's make it 100 to make it bounce animation. Let's select the keyframes and make them easy. And let's hold out and let's move it to the left a little bit. Let's see. Okay, nice. Now select these keyframes. Let's do it randomly for all these layers. Okay, nice. Let's see. Nice. And now let's link the dresses to background. So select the dress 1, let's link it to first one, dress 2 to the second one, dress 3 third, and dress 4 the fourth one, 5 the fifth one, and the last one to sixth one. Okay, let's see. Nice. And now select these all dresses. Let's go to Window, Animation Composer 3. And from here let's open the starter presets and transitions to the layer, and let's select this one and press in. Okay, nice. Now let's see the timings. So let's move this one to here and this one, let's move it like this. Let's select them like that, and the next one is the fourth one, and this one to here, and the last one like this. Let's see. Okay, nice. Now select the dresses again. Let's go to Window, Animation Composer 3 and go to Browse. Let's open the starter presets and let's go to Effects to the layer and to the layer transformations. And from here let's use the Cosine Rotate and click to apply. And let's go to down and let's change the intensity to 20. Let's see it. Okay, nice. Now let's see how they work. Alright, now select these backgrounds, let's close them. And now let's give the animation like they combine in the middle. So let's start with the first one. Now let's go to here and press P, make position keyframe. Let's go to 10 keyframe. Let's move it like this. Actually, let's select all of them and make position keyframes like that and go 10 keyframe. Let's move each other like that. Let's move this one to here and this one here. This one like that. And this one here. And the last one to the right. Okay, and then go 10 keyframe again. And let's combine them in the middle. Let's move it to here. Let's actually go to align. Let's change it like this and let's move it like that. And let's do the same for all of them. And the last one. Okay. Now select the keyframes and let's make them easy. Or you can press F9 for that. Let's see. Okay, nice, but it's a little bit fast. So let's select the keyframes and hold out. Let's move it to the right and go to graph editor. Let's go to here and change the graph like this one to the left and this one's to the right to make it smooth. Let's see. Nice. And now go 3 keyframe, 1, 2, 3. Let's select all these keyframes. Let's hold shift and press S and go to here. Let's make a static keyframe, go to 3 keyframe again, 1, 2, 3, and let's make them to 0. Let's see. Actually, let's move this keyframe to the left and this one to here. Now let's do the same for all of them. Let's see it now. Okay, let's do this one for as well. Let's see now. Nice. Now let's close them and go to project. Let's go to the second scene and select this layer, press Ctrl X, and let's go to our main composition and let's go to here and press Ctrl V. Nice. And now let's select this card and let's move it to the center. Okay, cool. And let's see the timing. Okay. And let's go to the window animation composer 3 and let's select the same scale animation for the card and press in. Okay, nice. And select it and let's move it to the right. Let's see. Actually, let's change the scale of this card a little bit because it's so much big. Let's see now. Nice. And also let's select this pay and let's link it to button and select this button. Let's move it to the center from align. And select this coin. Let's change the scale of it like this. Okay, let's close it. And let's select this button, let's move it to the right as well and go to the window animation composer 3. Let's go to starter presets and transitions to the layer and let's click into it. Let's see. Nice. And now I have already imported the cursor PNG, so let's use it on here. Let's change the scale of it. Okay, nice, and a little bit rotation. Nice. And let's select this pay button and let's move it to the up and let's change the scale like this. Okay, this is good. Now select this cursor, let's press P and make position keyframe. Let's move it to the down and let's see the timing. Okay, I think this is good. Now let's go to here and let's go 10 keyframe, just holding shift and page down. Let's move it to here and go 10 keyframe again. Let's move it to the pay button. Let's select the keyframes, make them easy, and then go here and hold shift and press R, make rotation keyframe. Let's go to here and change it like this and then go there. Let's change it like that. Select the keyframes, make them easy as well. Let's see. Okay, it's so fast, so let's select the keyframes and hold out. Let's move it to the right. Let's see now. So as you see, there is some problem with our cursor. So to fix that, let's hold Ctrl and let's click to this keyframe. Let's see now. Nice. And also let's select this keyframe, let's right mouse, keyframe interpolation and change auto bezier to continuous bezier and let's click OK and let's do it like this to make it more smooth. Let's see now. Nice. And now let's go to 6 keyframe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and let's make rotation keyframe like this and go 6 keyframe again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's copy this keyframe and paste here. Let's see. Okay, and then go 3 keyframe, 1, 2, 3. Let's zoom a little bit. Let's move it a little bit like that. and go 3 keyframe again. Let's copy this keyframe. Let's see. Okay, now select this keyframe, just hold out and let's move it to the right a little bit. Let's see now. And now let's select this button, let's go to here, let's see the timing when it clicks. Let's make a scale keyframe, go to 3 keyframe, 1, 2, 3. Let's make it 55 and go 3 keyframe again, 1, 2, 3. Let's copy the first keyframe and Ctrl V. Select keyframes, make them easy. Let's see. Okay, let's find the timing. Okay, select this scale keyframes, let's hold out and move to the right a little bit. Let's see now. Okay, let's move the keyframe to the left. Let's see. Okay, nice. And now let's make a static keyframe for cursor. Let's click to here and go 10 keyframe. Let's move it to the up. And then go 10 keyframe again. Let's move it to the down. And select these keyframes. Let's go to graph editor. Let's zoom it. And let's move this one to here. And select it. Let's move this one to the right. Let's see. Okay, nice. And then go to here. Let's make rotation keyframe and then go there. Let's change it like this. Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit fast, so select keyframes. Now let's move it to the right. Let's see. Let's move this one to here as well. Okay, let's select this rotation keyframe. Let's move it like that. Let's see. And select this rotation keyframes. Go to graph editor. Let's zoom a little bit. Let's select this one. Let's move this one to the left. And this one to the right. Let's see now. Okay, nice, cool. And now let's see this timing. After that, let's select this layer. Let's move it to here. Let's move it to behind the card. And let's move it like that. Okay. And press P, make position keyframe. Let's go to 10 keyframe. Let's move it like this. And select keyframes, make them easy. Let's see. Actually, let's change the scale of this coin. Let's hold shift and press S. Let's make it 40, so it will be more visible. And select this position keyframe, let's move it to the right. Actually, let's select this position keyframe, let's move it to the up. So it will move to the up. Okay, and select this coin, let's press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Let's press U to see the keyframes and let's move it to the right. And select position keyframes, let's move it to the left. Now let's duplicate it again. Let's press U and move it to the right. Select position keyframes and go to the end. Let's move it to the right. Let's see it. Nice. And then go to here. Let's see the timing. Okay. Let's make a scale keyframe for here and go 3 keyframe. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it 64 and go 3 keyframe again. Let's make it 67 and select these keyframes, make them easy. And let's copy them. Let's go to here. Let's paste and go here. Let's paste. Let's see. Nice. Let's see it again. Okay, cool. And now let's create a new null object. Let's move it to the center. Let's hold Control and double click to here to move the anchor point to the center. And let's select this card and this coins and this button. Let's link them to null object. Let's select this null object and let's rename it to controller. And then go here, let's press P, make position keyframe. Let's go 10 keyframes holding shift and page down, and let's move them to the up. And select keyframes, make them easy ease. Now let's hold Alt, let's move the last keyframe to the right. Let's see. Okay, nice. Now go to the third composition. Let's select these layers and press Ctrl X and go to here. Let's press Ctrl V. Select the layers, let's move them to the right. Let's see the animation again. Okay, but also let's go to here. Let's add some particles. So for that, let's go to Window, Animation Composer 3. Let's open the starter precoms. Let's go to Shape Elements, and I'm gonna use this particle fireworks. Let's click to add. Let's close this window. Let's move it to the down a little bit so we can see it. Okay, let's move this one to here. Okay, let's change the scale a little bit. Let's make it 80. And move it to there. And then let's copy it with Ctrl D. Let's move it to the right. Let's move this one to here. And let's copy it again, like this. And let's move that one to here. Let's see. Okay, nice. And also let's select these particles again. Let's press Ctrl D. And let's move it to here. And then let's do the same for the button. Let's move them to here. Now let's press S. Let's change the scale to 20. And then go here. Let's select this one. Let's move it to here. And this one to here. And the third one to here. Let's see. Let's see again. Okay, this one's a little bit slow, so let's move them like this. So it will be more quick and smooth. Let's see. Nice. Also, let's do the same for this one. Let's move them to left. Nice. And now we can start to give animation to our box and parachute. So first let's select this box and let's link it to parachute, and select this parachute, go to solo, let's press Y or click to here to move the anchor point. Let's move it to the top. And let's go on solo. Okay, now let's go to here and let's select this parachute and box. Let's select both of them and let's move it to here. Okay, nice. And select this parachute, let's link it to controller as well, and let's move this parachute to here. Let's see if it's visible from there. Okay, no. Nice. And let's see. Nice. Let's select this controller and let's move it to up as well, like that. Nice. And from now we can start to give animation to this parachute. And let's press R. And let's make rotation keyframe. Let's go to 10 keyframe. Let's change the rotation like this. And go 10 keyframe again. Let's make it 0 and go 10 keyframe again. Let's copy this keyframe and paste. And go 10 keyframe again. Let's copy the first keyframe and Ctrl V. Select keyframes and make them easy ease. and let's hold Alt, move to the right. Let's see it. Okay, it's really fast, so let's delete these last two keyframes and select keyframes and hold Alt, move to the right. Nice. And also let's go to here and select these layers. Let's move them to the left. And also let's move them to the down like this. And let's link them to controller. Let's see. Nice. And let's select this parachute and box. Let's move it to the top. Okay, nice. And now go to here. Let's select this parachute and press P. Let's go to here. Let's actually go there and make position keyframe. Let's go to 10 keyframe. Let's move it like this. And go 10 keyframe again. Let's move it to down like that. And select keyframes, make them easy ease. Let's hold Alt and move to the right. Let's see. Okay, let's select keyframes again. Let's hold Alt, move to the right a little bit more. Okay, and select this middle keyframe and hold Control and let's click to here. Let's see. Nice. And now select this box and parachute layers. Let's move it to the down a little bit. Let's move it to here. Nice. And go to last position keyframe. Let's select it and move like that. Let's see. Nice. And now select this parachute. Let's go to the edit and click to split layer, or you can press Ctrl Shift D. And from now let's remove the controller parent and press T, make opacity keyframe. Let's go to 10 keyframe and change the opacity to 0 and make the keyframes easy ease. Let's see. Nice. And also let's go there and select the box layer. Let's split it as well. And from now let's link it to handwrite. Let's see. Nice. And now select this handwrite. Let's go to solo and let's move the anchor point to here. And let's select this head, go to solo. Let's move it to down like that. Okay, and select the hair, let's move it to here. And select this body, go to solo, let's move it to here. And select this handwrite, let's link it to body. And select this eyes and face and hair, let's link it to head. And select this head, let's link it to body. And let's go to down and select this neck, let's link it to body as well. And hand left, let's go to solo and let's move the anchor point to here. Nice. And let's link it to body as well. But let's select this body too. Let's go to solo and let's press G, or you can do it from there. Let's select this area because it will make a problem in our animation. And then select this body too, press M. Let's press to invert it. Let's go to unsolo and let's move this one to here like that. Okay, nice. And let's close it. Nice. And now let's select this handwrite and press R, make rotation keyframe, and select hand left as well. Let's press R, make rotation keyframe, go to 10 keyframe. Let's change this handwrite like this. And also hand left, let's move it like that. And select this box too. Let's go to here. Let's move the anchor point to here, like that. And let's select this box too and press R, make rotation keyframe as well, go to 10 keyframe. Let's change the box like this. And select keyframes, make them easy ease, and hand left keyframes as well. Let's see. Okay, nice. And also let's select this parachute tool. Let's hold shift and press P, and then go 10 keyframe. Let's move it to the up like this. Let's see. Okay, let's move it like this so it will move slowly. Nice. Actually, let's go here and let's move these hand keyframes like that to make it more slowly. Let's do the same for box as well and hand right. Let's see. Okay. And go some keyframes again. Let's copy these keyframes and let's paste. Okay, maybe let's make them randomly. So let's move it like this, and the box layer like that, and then hand left. Okay, let's go some keyframe again. Let's move hand right like this, and box keyframe as well. Let's make it like this, and then hand left. Let's move it like this as well. Now let's see. Okay, let's go to last keyframe and let's move hand right like this, and the box again, let's move it like that, and the hand left, let's move it like this, and select these keyframes, let's move them to the right so it will be more slowly. Okay, let's check our animation. Actually, these keyframes are kinda fast, so let's select them and hold Alt and let's move it to the right to here. And also select the hand left keyframes, let's select them and hold Alt, move to the right. Let's see now. Okay, nice. Now we can start to give animation to our head. So let's go to here, or actually to here. Let's press R, make rotation keyframe, and let's move it like this. And go 10 keyframe, actually go here, let's move it to down. And select keyframes, make them easy ease. And go here, let's make static keyframe. Go to 10 keyframe, let's change the rotation like this and hold shift, press P, make position keyframe, go back to 10 keyframe. For that you can use hold shift and page up, and let's make static keyframe for position. Go to the middle and let's move the head a little bit to down for bounce animation. And let's make the easy. Let's see. Okay, let's copy these keyframes. And let's paste here 3 times and select this last rotation keyframe. Let's copy and paste, and then go here. Let's change the rotation like this, and let's copy this head keyframe again. Let's copy and paste here. Let's select this last rotation keyframe and let's paste here again, and then go to last rotation keyframe. Let's move it like this. Let's see. Okay, nice. And then go there, let's select this eyes and press S, make scale keyframe, and then click here. Let's go to 3 keyframe, 1, 2, 3. Let's change this to 20. Go 3 keyframe again. Let's make it 100. And make them easy ease. And select these keyframes. Let's paste for the last one. And now let's select this body. Go to here, see the timing. Okay, and press R, make rotation keyframe, go to 10 keyframe, let's change the rotation like 2 or maybe 3, and also hold shift, press P, go to this keyframe and make position keyframe, go to 10 keyframe again, let's make static keyframe for body, and go to the center, let's move it to the down as well for bouncy animation. Select keyframes and make them easy ease. Let's see. Okay, nice. And select this body keyframes, go to here, let's paste, and select last rotation keyframe, let's paste for body rotation, and go to here, let's make it -3, and let's copy this again, and go to here, and let's paste. Let's select the last rotation keyframe and let's paste again, and go to the end, let's change it 4, and now let's see it. Okay, nice. Now let's see the full animation. Okay, cool. So guys, thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe channel and leave a comment in my video. See you in the next videos.